Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. This video focus is on the Ultimate Investor Database, and this is a case study for a client who recently contacted me and wanted something very comprehensive for their fundraising and business development initiatives. A little bit about myself. I'm a fundraising strategist with 15 years of experience in high-end real estate sales and marketing, spanning Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. And over the last 2 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 260 clients with startup fundraising, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach strategies, and custom investor databases. I also serve as an advisor to a New York private equity firm with funding commitments of $10 billion. This group diversifies across multiple sectors, including income-producing real estate, and engages in debt or equity financing ranging from $10 million to $100 million for each project. You can learn a little bit more about my services by clicking my Fiverr link below. This video showcases a database I recently created for an institutional grade client looking to source capital. It includes a number of databases that total over 10,600 contacts, recently updated, and mainly for clients on the institutional side. So let's start off. The database included family investment offices. Now, who benefits from these type of contacts? Firstly, wealth management firms. They seek to partner with family offices to manage substantial family wealth, providing investment management, estate planning, and other financial services. Secondly, private companies and startups, especially those seeking significant investment from single or multifamily offices that typically have flexible investment mandates and can offer substantial capital. And third, philanthropic organizations. Those are family offices often engage in philanthropy, so non-profits and social enterprises might seek partnerships or funding. So that's the first database. Secondly, a global tech investors. So who benefits from these contacts? They can include technology startups, early stage to growth stage tech companies looking for investors with a specific focus on technology and innovation. Secondly, incubators and accelerators. These entities can connect their cohorts of tech startups with global tech investors to facilitate funding and mentorship. And thirdly, tech consulting firms, those are companies providing services to the tech sector, might use the database to identify potential clients or partners. And the next list is Middle East investors. So who benefits from these contacts? These could be real estate developers and firms. The Middle East has numerous sovereign wealth funds and high net worth individuals interested in global real estate investments. Secondly, energy sector companies, given the region's wealth from gas and oil, energy companies looking for investment or partnerships in traditional and renewable energy projects. And thirdly, global infrastructure projects. These are investors from the Middle East often seek large-scale infrastructure investments worldwide. The next list is private equity and in the real estate sector. So this client wanted to also have a focus on the main private equity groups in the USA who were in the real estate sector. So this includes real estate developers. Those are companies developing commercial, residential, or mixed-use properties, seeking capital or specialized real estate investments. Secondly, real estate investment trusts. Those are REITs looking to expand their portfolios, might seek investments from private equity firms focusing on real estate, and construction companies. Those are firms needing funding on large construction projects. You may recall in my earlier slide on my profile, the About Me part is I represent a private equity group in the United States, and we have a large mandate looking for real estate projects in the USA, typically ones that are involved with funds and have large portfolios that they may want to put into either equity or debt offerings. Next list was UK and Europe private equity and venture capital investors. So this is a very large and comprehensive database. So who benefits from this type of database? Well, those are European startups across various sectors in the UK and Europe seeking venture capital to scale their operations. And secondly, expansion stage companies looking to expand their marketplace and product lines in Europe. And thirdly, corporate M&A advisors. Those are firms advising on mergers and acquisitions, could use the database to identify potential buyers or investors. And the next list is the Ultimate Seed Investors database. This list is actually one of the most popular databases that I have in the entire library. And who benefits from this type of database? Well, this would be early stage startups, new ventures in need of seed capital to develop their business idea, prototype, or initial market entry. Includes incubators and accelerators, programs that support early stage companies with seed funding and resources. And thirdly, university spin-offs, that's academic institutions commercializing research and innovations, may seek seed investors to fund early development. And the next database is the New York Private Equity Investors. Now, the reason this one has been thrown into it is this group is based in New York, and they want to be able to reach out to local private equity groups. There's a large amount of private equity groups in the USA, but it just makes sense to reach out to ones that are in your backyard. So this includes established companies, mid-size to large businesses looking for growth capital or buyout opportunities. Secondly, investment banks. Banks facilitating deals can connect with their clients and New York-based PE investors. And thirdly, professional service firms, legal, accounting, and consultancy firms advising on transactions that involve private equity funding. So let's just take a look at the database now that is included for this particular package. So now we're over on the database part, so I'm just going to quickly go through the spreadsheets here to give you a bit of an idea. You can see on this one here we've got about 1,200. This is the Family Investment Office database. We'll get to the review part a little bit later on, but this just shows you that I've run it through my email screener recently. And then we're going to this one here has names, some contact names as well. 425 firms, and there's about 1,200 contacts. And again, it's all USA. We have the Global Tech Investors database, and you can see as I scroll down to the bottom, that was checked just at the end of December and verified, so there's 1,700 contacts there. Again, it's going to include websites, some LinkedIn's, and obviously a fair amount of emails. Some of them are going to be info @ in these because that's just the way they prefer to communicate, but if you go to their website, you're always going to get lots of other connection points that you can reach out to them via LinkedIn or other ways. So no database is 100% complete. That doesn't work that way. You have to still do a little bit of work, but as far as verified databases, these are all ready to go. This is the Middle East investors. I can tell you that this is the most advanced Middle East venture capital, private equity, and investment company database you can get out there. I've spent hundreds of hours on this database alone. You can check around. There's nothing like it. No one else has this database. It has purely been created through my own research and my large collection of databases. There's UK and Europe, same thing, very large database. I think there's around 7,000 contacts. Looks 7,400 contacts in that list. Again, same, it's got websites, emails, lots of LinkedIn's. USA Ultimate database, again, this is the most popular database that I have created. There's a little over 550 contacts. This is all for seed capital, venture capital contacts. And then we touch on the USA, New York Private Equity. This is a list that, again, is very custom. It's all been checked. Large amount of funders here. If you're looking to raise capital through private equity, start in New York. That's the best spot. And then database review. So family investment offices, there's 425 companies, 1,200 emails. Global Tech, you've got 1,700 contacts. Middle East, you've got 325. Private equity, real estate investors, that's 65. To keep in mind, these are real estate specialty contacts, and really, if you do want to raise capital for your real estate project, the best one is to start with the one that I'm with. So you contact me directly. You don't even need that list. UK and Europe private equity, there's 7,400. Ultimate USA Seed, 570, and New York private equity. So again, you're getting around 10,000 companies, 11,000 emails in that database. You can also check out my other gigs on Fiverr. I have a pitch deck review service that is really popular if you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors. Let me take a look at it to make sure that it is actually ready to be sent out. I also have a guide to raising startup capital, 160 pages. I created this for first-time fundraisers. It'll teach you how to do pitch decks, business plans, and other key initiatives when it comes to fundraising and other fundraising gigs. And if you need help to write your startup pitch deck, if you've got a business plan, already completed, I can actually get you started on that. So just check those gigs out on my Fiverr profile. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.